Parents. Okay, very few of them. How many of you are parenting a single child? Okay, these guys have played it safe in their lives. How many of you have parented two children? Very few of them. And you're like, maybe you should help me doing the speech today. And I've become a parent back to back between two Januaries. Me and my wife became parents to two beautiful daughters. It was so much back to back that we didn't realize that we were pregnant up until the 5th month of my wife's pregnancy. Even the doctors were surprised as to how did we not realize it. And this back to back thing continued. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear friends. By the time we have become parents to two young daughters, we thought we have aced the reproduction cycle already. And this back-to-back thing saga continued in our lives. If my elder one pees, my younger one also wants to pee at the same time. If my elder one cries, my younger one also wants to cry at the same point of time. And if my elder one wants to go to potty, my younger one also amazingly synchronizes to go to potty at the same time. Me and my wife, we made an agreement between each other. The 5 days in a week that she's home, she's going to take care of both the kids. And for the 2 days I'm at home over the weekend, it's my duty to clean the potty. And my both kids come with a special package over the weekend. They go potty for 4 times a day. And imagine 4 into 2, it's going to be 8 times that I'll have to be cleaning the potty every day over the weekend. And trust me, friends, that is quite stressful. When I go back to office on Monday, my friends would ask me, what did you do over the weekend? I would say, buddy, I cleaned up the potty. Do you see the dark circles around my eyes? Do you notice? You don't? You should be noticing it clearly, yes. And it's because of both my daughters. Deepak, one of my school friends, called me over the weekend and said, Rajnish, how are your daughters doing? I got so furious with that question. I said, Deepak, that's an insane, stupid question ever you have asked. Instead, you should have asked me how me and my wife are doing, because we are parenting 2 toddlers, 2 years and 3 years old. That question should be to me and not to my kids. Someone said, parenting is like walking in a park. And parenting back-to-back kids is like walking in a Jurassic Park. It is dangerous. Ask me why? Why? If you step into the house, opening the door, the first thing you're going to step on is a broken toy. 100% of the toys in my house are broken. If you have a toy that you want to gift us, we are more than welcome to take it. Please stay there for another 15-20 minutes, we'll show you how can we break it. The next thing that you could step on when you're in my house is partially chewed food with mucus all around it. Sometimes it gets noticed by us, most of the time it goes unnoticed because they have various places in the home that they could go to. Another third important thing that you could really step on is some sort of a liquid on the floor. Now you wouldn't know what that liquid is unless you go down closely to it and sniff and see what it is. It could be water or something else. I'm like a dog, always. I keep sniffing everything that I face in my house. My nose has become so big, you can notice it. I think I have to go for some cosmetic surgery after my kids grow up. It's not only dangerous, it is really dangerous. My wife broke her hand once and her leg once in the past 12 months. My wife broke her hand, my mother broke her hand, and I almost broke my back and I had a narrow escape. It is also expensive to have back-to-back kids. Like a home loan, like a car loan, I always felt there should be another type of loan that should be introduced for parents like me. It is the diaper loan. This is such a significant part in our lives. The moment I understood the significance of this product in my life, I got onto Google and I tried to know who invented this. Her name is Marianne Donovan from US. And I took a bow to her. Can you all please respect her by doing a bow to her? As a parent, it's okay if you don't understand what Newton's laws are or who is Einstein. But if you don't know who is Marianne Donovan, you're doing injustice. Every time there is a salary increment, the first thing I do is calculate how many more diapers I can buy. And in my free time, I keep browsing which website gives me the best offer on diapers. Pampers are expensive. Recently, I joined another company and there was a farewell party that my colleagues gave me. And they gave me a Bluetooth headset. I was like, guys, you could have given me an Amazon voucher, I could have bought diapers using it. It is always funny when you have kids. But the best thing is, they shower a lot of love onto us. Every time my daughter gets onto me saying, I love you, Daddy, at that point of time, if she was chewing a chocolate, she would merrily take that partially chewed chocolate, put it in my mouth and say, Dad, I love you. At that point of time, I don't have any choice but to gulp it down my throat, hug her back and say, baby, I love you to the moon. Mr. Toastmaster.